Alright people, welcome back to another video. So I did a really extensive video before this one. The problem is my server cut out and I don't know what happened. So instead of that, I am just going to make it really fast, really easy. So today SCS announced a dedicated server for convoys. There is an issue. Their documentation is awful. Is god awful. They made a lot of mistakes. I did call them out on this, and I really hope they fix this. So if you're looking into this dedicated server stuff, and you're like, hey man, I got some issues because I cannot get my server running. Now, I did go into the entire server installation already, so I will not do that again. But I'm also talking out of the point from people that know how to put up a dedicated server, right? And just don't get the server to run or run into issues. Because, again, their documentation is god-awful. If you want a full dedicated server setup from beginning till the end, let me know. That is technically what I did before. But yeah, like I said, everything crashed and corrupted video files, so I decided not to do it. And just a quick one, getting some issues out of the way, showing you some problems that pop up. So yeah, let's go to that screen and I will see you guys over there. Alright, so first of all, let me get my server up. If you have your server installed, right, I can just take this one, it's a shortcut, it's faster. If you have your server installed, that's the wrong one. Okay, so yeah, so when you open this file, you see this server launch.sg file. So this is a server C++ file. Don't try to launch it through there. That will not work. That is one. There is more stuff, it's not clear here. For example, they are talking about SCS files and all that stuff. So let's see. So they're talking about server packets SCS, server config.scs, right? And this one, still, I don't know. It's this is a weird one. But these are the two most important ones. And these will not be in your server file once you generate your server. Now, if you have problems like I have a dedicated server. Go away, I don't want that. I don't give a shit about the news. But yeah, if you have a dedicated server like I have, and this is my own dedicated server, by the way, so it's not a rented one. The problem is still, because I use a second account, I have issues sometimes with admin permissions. So I really needed to make myself admin so it can generate this document file. Because otherwise you are going to get problems that it will say, hey man, you cannot generate the server because we don't have access. If you don't run into that issue, that's great. Now, here's where the problem lies. So, I installed my server. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Bam. Let me make a screenshot. I think I still have one, but just in case. Let me have a check. Yeah, okay, I still have it. So, this is the error that pops up. Server package files not found. This requires to load the proper map, DLCs and mods. So this is probably how they calculate maps, mods, and maybe DLCs. It's a weird way of doing it, if you ask me, because they do have the mod information.ini in there. Keep in mind it's early progress, so it probably will change over time, but they should change their documentation ASAP. I am going to rewrite this whole documentation and I am going to upload it on my Discord too. And I will also upload it on the SCS forums and on the Eurotruck workshop discussion thing with a better explanation. So the problem now is, okay, well, where do I get this package data and package SII file from? Because we don't have any SII files in the folder, right? No, because the SII files are most of the time hidden inside the SCS files, except these ones. So, but I don't own the game. Well, according to SCS, you don't have to, right? Game ownership not required. And we are focusing on Windows launches, not Linux, Windows. According to SCS, game ownership is not required. I highly fucking disagree. There is a reason why. I don't know who wrote it, but you need a legitimate copy to make your dedicated server work. Because you have to go in the game and you have to activate your developer console. You can do that. I'll show how to do that. And you have to write a command that will generate these files for you in your game. So, you know, your legal Eurotruck game that you supposedly don't need to own to create a server. Yeah, you do, because otherwise you cannot make a server. Don't try it. It will not work. I tried it in multiple ways. I created batch files. I just did shortcuts with extensions. It does not work. So yeah, it doesn't work. Don't try it. Waste of time. If you have a friend that has the game, this will work. It's fine. But you still need at least a legit copy of the game to generate these files. So this needs to be that. Easy. Change the not to is, because it is required. Save this. Because that is how it's supposed to be. It is required. And now let's do that. So we all know this failed, right? It failed. It can't generate that file. Okay, so what if we generate that file? Let's do that. Now I am just waiting for the game to, okay. So we're gonna hit drive. Everything you need to copy paste down in the description. Once you have your console settings set up, and I feel like an idiot because I told you guys that I will show you how to do that. So let me keep my end of the bargain and do that. You go to your documents folder, Eurotruck, not on the server side, but your own copy, Eurotruck. You go to config.cfg, right? Control F. You type in console, and this console you want to set to 1. It's default 0. You want to set it to 1. With that being done, you're gonna control F2 again. If you wanna do control F again. I'm sorry, and then you wanna call write def. I know I need to go up for that. And you want to look for developer. This one right here. This one is also default on 0. You want to have that on 1. When you have that done, save the config, restart the game, or launch the game if you have it closed in the first place. Then you want to open the console with the button above your tab, left to the 1. I will do a pop-up on screen right now. Which one? If you have a mini keyboard like me that doesn't have that key, you're out of luck, I guess. I tried every combination I could think of. It doesn't work. that one is not on this keyboard. But luckily enough, I do have another keyboard lying here that does have it. That's my developer keyboard. And then what you want to do is, now I have it here already set. Yeah, you want to type in export underscore server underscore package. Now let me check if it packages. It's packages. Okay, so that is what you want to type in. Once again, I will leave it down in the description. Once you have that typed, you do enter, and then you see MP server packages exported successfully. Minimize your game or close it, doesn't matter. Go back to your config. So even if you did like the config, leave the window open. Now you see these two, right? Hey, wait a second. Was this not a requirement you didn't need the game for? Let me double check this. Yeah. Game ownership is not required, even though I changed it is required. But yeah. So I don't need the game. I don't need to own the game. But if I don't own the game and I have no friends that have the game or whatsoever, how in the fuck am I going to get this? Right. Well, this is what it should fix. But that doesn't work. So at this point in time, this is the only way that it is possible. Now what you want to do, copy these, just copy them. Now I am just going to do it this way because I have it on my server. You can use FTP or whatever you're using for your server. I have my server file here. I am going to go here, paste it here in my bots folder, doesn't matter. Go to my server, then go here, space out my server. That's fine. I'll go here then. That one is not responding. Fine. Go to PC. All right. Never mind. All good. We're fine. We'll be fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'll keep this open. No. Okay. So I go here to documents. That's where we need to be. But I'm gonna grab my files that I just copied over. Right. Yeah. It's not the fastest. I have some issues with it. I have to reinstall it. I can just copy it or I can just cut it. Let me cut it. Now I go to the documents on the server side and I paste it in there. And then when you have them copied over, you are going to go back to your this PC, server, Steam CMD, Steam apps, common, Euro Truck Simulator 2, bin, Win64, click on eurotruckserver.exe, and if everything were correct, your server is running. So, yeah, it's that easy. But yeah, like I said, it does mean that I indeed had to change this because this is incorrect, because you do need and this is only because this is not working currently. It may change later on, but yeah, this is for now how you can fix that problem. It was a really messy tutorial. Probably I will try and copy paste cut it on in the software in DaVinci as good as I can, because it was messy. I had multiple crashes while I was recording, server crashes by the way, but yeah, so that is that for this issue, to get the server up and running. So yeah, I hope this all helped. If there are any questions or anything you do want to see according to ETS, a multiplayer dedicated multiplayer tutorials, please let me know down in the comments below. And when you want to know when I have a server up, join the Discord. This link is in the description. I will definitely be opening a dedicated server. For sure. Like I love ETS, and I will definitely make a dedicated server. I will definitely look in how it works with modding. But yeah. With that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed and enjoy your server. And let's keep trucking. Till the next one.